All right, welcome back, and we will talk about how I draw this problem, how I complete it. So let's go to the model real quick, and let's turn on my dimensions so you can see it. Also, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to set up another one. So I'm going to go here and call this center line. And now I'm going to go ahead first change it to the color I want, and second I'm going to change it to actual center line this time. So I don't have to go back and forth and select multiple things. All right, so there it is. What we're going to do, what number is this? 70? Okay, so let's see where we're going to go and draw it first. All right, so first let's go to my construction right there. Let's do center. I'm going to do this one first right here, the radius of 8. So I'm going to take that, track it over here. I'm going to do a radius of 8. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and see right here, we're going to establish that 22 down. So I'm going to go to my center line real quick. I'm going to go ahead. The 22 is from the bottom of the circle. So that's 22 down. From there, hit escape. I thought I changed my center line properties layers to that. Yeah. For some reason, it's still taking the continuous line, but that's okay. Right there, yes, click OK. Yeah, that's the one I want. All right. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it that way. Anything green is center line. All right. Now, when we are down there, we are exactly at the center of this, right? So I'm gonna go into my construction. This right here is 72, so I'm gonna take that down 72. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take offset, because right now what I'm drawing is right in the center of this. So I'm going to offset 5 left, 5 right. All right, when you're done with that, all you have to do is get rid of this right here. What we're going to do is just we're going to connect those two endpoints, and we should be done on that little section in the middle. Escape. All right. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to see that what do we have? We got 25 unit here, and then that's going to bring us to something here. So let's go 25 over. Let me see that. So 25 to the right, we're going to have something here. So I'm going to assume that is right in the middle of it, to the middle of that. How much is that height? We don't know. All right, let's keep that one, and let's take a look at the next one that we can do. All right, you can see this circle right here is 45 units to the left and then 30 units down. That is our center for this. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to take from here. All right, we're going to the left 45, and we're going to go down to 30. All right. At that endpoint, we're going to go ahead and draw our circle of 8 and 14 in radius. All right. So when that is done, we can mirror that over to the right. It looks like this one's supposed to be trimmed right here. I forgot to trim that from the actual drawing. So I think that's supposed to be that way. All right, so now that is that. What we're going to do is I'm going to take mirror. I'm going to select this option here, hit enter, and I can skip that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and connect this right here. So that is just tangent, right? So control right click, go to tangent, click on this object, go down here, control right click, tangent, and select on that object right there. So I have that. Never mind. It's supposed to be the one on the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this one is also 14. Now, I believe that is not given, but we're going to go ahead and assume that. that is 14, because everywhere, if this is 8 and that is 8, this is 14, we're gonna assume that is also 14. All right, we're gonna go to line, control right click, we're gonna go to tangent, click here, down here, control right click, we're gonna go to tangent again, and we selected that, hit escape. All right, now at this point, what we're gonna do, we can go ahead and get rid of these right here right now, because we're gonna go ahead and mirror. So I am going to select this and this. Let's do that again. Mirror. I'm going to select. I'm trying to select everything at once, but I can't. So I'm going to select those. Hit enter, and I want to mirror it over here. Right. Bam. Let's do that again. Mirror. I don't have to select those, so hit enter, and I just mirror that over there. All right. So click no, and so we have those. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to see what can we do here. So I'm going to see what the 25 is. So I'm going to offset 25 from the left and the right. I'm going to offset those 25. And after I'm done with that, what I'm going to do is I am going to assume that this are aligned, right, the centers. So I'm going to go ahead and take my construction line, my center line. I'm going to go from here 72 units down. All right. At that endpoint is where I am going to construct my circle of radius 10 and radius 20. So radius 10 and radius 20. Okay. Escape. Now, this right here have a little arc in there, and here, and here, and here. They're all 10 in radius. So I'm going to do fillet this, and I'm going to click on radius. I'm going to put in 10, hit enter, and then I'll select that. Now, this is something that I also assume for the problem, because I play around with the some number. I try 8 first, and this one looked like it's giving me a better curve than the rest of the other. So that is why I'm doing it. So that's where it's coming from, just so you know. All right, fillet this one and that one. We're going to keep the 10. All right, what I'm going to do now is I believe I can mirror this over. Mirror those, enter, and mirror those over to the center. Hit this. Mirror 1, 2, and hit enter, and then click there and say no. And then I'm going to go ahead and do fillet that one, radius 10, enter, that. All right, so when those are done, what we're going to do is we're going to do the circle. We're going to do TTR, tangent radius, and the radius is 70. So we're going to do out here 1, 2, and 70. Look like we need to do, let me double check the measurement real quick on this one. The radius is 70, that's correct. It just, we need to redraw it, I guess. TTR, we're going to do somewhere down here and someone down there, and this one going to be 70. All right, make more sense looking like that. We're going to trim it here, we're going to trim it there, hit escape, just click on this, delete, and it looked like that. All right, next we're going to have the line. It's going to be control right click. This will be tangent from this Going down, control right click, tangent to that. Hit escape. Doing the same thing again, control right click, tangent, that one. Down here, control right click, tangent, that one. Oops, did I snap that in? I believe I did. Right, we got one more fillet here that we did not do. This one, radius 10, enter, that one. All right, so with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and trim some of this stuff. I don't know if we need to trim that one. I don't recall, but if that's the case, you can trim them to give you the pictures. Right now, all you have to do is take out your dimension. I'm going to go ahead and hide anything that I need to hide here and turn on my dimensions. Take out my dimension. This again is a guesstimate, R10 there. That one is what I guess. All right, down here, this is going to be 10. This is going to be 72. All right, this problem is done, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do is finish the dimension.